I said it's nice outside. We should go do something.
Like what?
Well, you know, there's a lake in this town. We could go out there. We could go out to the hills. We could go to the park and play frisbee.
I hate shit like that. All that nature. And the sunlight's so oppressive now. And you don't just go to the lake. You have to prepare for it. You have to get suntan lotion and insecticide. It's like premeditated fun. It's too hot outside anyway.
タクシーエピソード8ホットファンインザサマータイム
By this time, various drug reactions were getting mixed up with the booze, and there was no telling what any one person might do. Wild shouts and explosions burst through the darkness. Now and then would come the sound of a body plunging into the lake. A splash, then yelling and kicking in the water. The only light was the bonfire, a heap of logs and branches about 10 feet wide and 5 feet tall. It lit up the whole clearing and gleamed on the headlights and handlebars of the big Harleys parked on the edge of the darkness. In the wavering orange light, it was hard to see faces except those right next to you. Bodies became silhouettes. Only the voices were the same. So, looks like summer's here, and I'd been wondering what people do in the sunny season. So, as usual, I checked, and here are the, most popular suggestions, I think. So, here comes. Number 1, you go to an amusement park to amuse yourself. So I don't know, I'm not familiar with amusement parks in my part of the world. Is they're illegal, I think. So I thought maybe I would check what an amusement park looks like, but couldn't find any pictures, any relevant thing. All I could find was some sort of train. So yeah, it looks dangerous enough, I guess, but not that much fun, and nothing to do with summer, I think. another thing to do in the summer apparently is you can leap off a rope swing. Now I don't know you, but I'm not familiar with rope swings. So I checked how to jump off a rope swing. I came up with a bunch of instructions that left me even more puzzled. So it goes like this: 8 steps. So 1, let yourself go, smile. Okay. 2, let go of the rope, smile. Huh. Okay. Number 3, catch your breath. Yeah, between all the smiling, I guess that's necessary. Number 4, get wet, enjoy. Get wet? What's that? What? Why? With what? But this, okay. Number 5, hold on. Okay. Number 6, let go. Here we go again. Okay. 7, hold on. Straight legs. Okay. So that's really puzzling. And the final item on the list is let go again. Curvy legs this time. Curvy legs. Which is a good phrase, curvy legs. Like, oh, for example, hey, have you seen Uncle Pete recently? Oh no, he has a bad case of the curvy legs. Oh, so yeah, that's quite mysterious. I don't know what to make of jumping off a rope swing thing. So the third item on the fun list for summer things to do is pick strawberries, and I have to say I think this gotta be prison slang for something really really nasty. Like, yeah man, let's go pick strawberries on Mike. I picked his strawberries alright. Won't get up anytime soon. So, yeah, pick strawberries. Like, sounds like a riot. Number 4. Try a new food. Have you ever tried raw oysters, escargot, or frog's legs? Well, I'm French, I've tried everything. And I've tried raw oysters, escargot, and frog legs at the same times. At the same time, I mean, So, that's not really fun. It's kind of what I eat every day. Except when I'm on the rations, on the chocolate bars and all. So, what could I try? A new food. I've never tried papaya. Can't find them in my city. I've never tried monkeys or dogs. Because we're trying to stay here on a protein thing. I've never tried. Well, I've not tried. I haven't tried eating many things. I've never eaten stones, I think. Or I've never tried mucus. So yeah, maybe mucus. I'm gonna see if I can maybe find some mucus online. Something cheap, but with good reviews. Some popular mucus. So the next item on the list is attend an outdoor concert. So for those of you who are not familiar with concerts, there's two kinds. There's the indoor one where you're trapped in some sort of space, a bar. It could be the for example, a music store. It could be a car, any kind of basically indoor situation. And the second type is completely different. It's an outdoor type concert where you're either well, usually it rains, but sometimes it rains and you're too hot, and sometimes it rains and you're really cold. So that's the two subtypes of that particular type of concerts. So yeah, I went to one. So here's my my experience of an outdoor concert. Yeah, so all good fun outdoor concerts. This particular concert was sort of a halfway indoor, halfway outdoors. It was under a kind of tent, so I don't know if that really counts as an outdoor concert. It did rain though inside the tent, so I'm pretty sure that qualifies as an outdoor concert. Yeah, good fun. The best is when you're really far from the stage and you're surrounded by giants, sort of cushions the blow of the loud music, and then if those giants happen to have sort of umbrella shaped hairdos, then that's you sorted for the rain. It's like a cocoon of warm giant human flesh, and yeah. So another fun thing on the list to do that I see here in the summertime is you can ride a Ferris wheel. And now a Ferris wheel, I think we should probably say a word about Ferris wheels. So a Ferris wheel is an amusement ride. So there you go. You still got that concept of amusement. So it's an amusement ride consisting of a rotating upright wheel with multiple passenger carrying components. So usually they're sort of gondolas, really. And if you watched the movie Final Destination, two, I think, then you know how fun these are and how dangerous they are. Again, another thing that's dangerous. That they're sometimes referred to as observation wheels, and those are not really fun because you don't really observe anything. I mean, they don't provide you with binoculars or anything. Yeah. Of course, the problem is with the Ferris wheel is that nobody really knows where the name comes from. I read conflicting reports on the origin of the name. I think the most trustworthy one is that it came from Dr. Ahmed Ferris, who invented it in Jerusalem in I think it was 1693. It was for the very first amusement fair, the fun fair, and I think the idea was to finally have peace in the Middle East. I'm pretty sure Dr. Ahmed Ferris was a John Lennon type of person. So he invented that. The idea was he wanted to have two running counterclockwise, or counter to each other, one running clockwise, the other counterclockwise, and overlapping. And I think he had a much more significant vision than what actually came to pass. I read here that the current tallest Ferris wheel is 1,670 meters, and of course it's in Las Vegas, Nevada. I read here there's on average 75 fatalities per year, so they're fairly dangerous for a grand total of, let's see, I read this being already 550 deaths, so that's a pretty good score. Yeah. So Ferris wheel. The next thing on the list seems pretty conventional, but I think it could be really fun in the summer especially. It's attend a parade. So in these times I think of social unrest. I think parades could be really the thing to do in the summer, especially on really hot days. You toss a few firecrackers, maybe a gas grenade, something like that, and there you go, you got a party on your hand. I've never been to a parade myself, but I hear Disneyland have good parades, and maybe something quite military, with fives, with what else? I don't know many parades. Yeah, well, Yeah, the 5 thing sounds good. One of the best things, that's one of my favorite things to do in the summer, but even in winter, it's to have a picnic. And here's some pretty precise advice. You pack a traditional wicker basket with your favorite picnic foods and enjoy the feast as well as the weather. Now that's smart. I can see like there's so many picnic packing checklists. One says hard-boiled eggs, and I think that's a classic. I wouldn't miss on hard-boiled eggs on any picnic. Now, cured meats I think are a must for a picnic, and mayonnaise. So you get those 3 ingredients, and then you mix them with anything. I think that's usually that you're gonna have a hit. You don't even need friends. You can just have a picnic by yourself. But anyway, you gotta eat. So and it's summer, so you know the weather usually is nice. That's the whole point. Except if you live in like Belgium or Where else is not nice? I don't know. Well, anywhere that's not, not very agreeable. I think maybe you could have an indoor picnic. And remember, you can always combine. You can have a picnic and attend an outdoor concert or attend a parade. So those are pretty good combination. You could have a picnic. You could pick strawberries, as I was saying, and have a picnic, or try a new food on your picnic. So you have your mucus. You bring your wicker basket full of mucus. You got your freshly picked strawberries and mayonnaise. I mean, it's gonna be the best picnic. Afterwards, you could leap off a rope swing. Get to see how your undigested food looks like, falling off a giant cliff. Then you could top it off with going to an amusement park. You get still your Ralph, your barf, down your shirt. The best is, imagine you've had a kebab. You get all that meat, like pink meat and all. So on your tie, because you're wearing a tie. It's a formal picnic. So I'm pretty keen on the picnic. Gran Mystico. So the ninth item on the list is play on a slip and slide. And I have no idea what that is, but it sounds awesome. A slip and slide. It sounds just... trip. Pick a spot on the map, get in your car and just drive. There are very few activities in this world that are as fun-filled and as exhilarating as going on a road trip, either solo or with your best friends. Make a list of all the things you would like to do along the way and let the other chips fall where they may. Just go with it and have fun. The open road calls to all of us. Okay, so yeah, I think that's a classic of summertime activities. You can definitely combine it with other things. Like you could have a picnic, and a road trip. Actually, I think it's better because otherwise you'll probably starve to death. You can pick strawberries on a road trip. You could play slip and slide on a road trip, whatever that is. So yeah, now the way it says here, pick a spot on the map, get in your car and just drive. Yeah, pick a spot on the map. I think I'd be a bit more careful. I don't want to just end up in, England, for example. So, yeah, road trip.
This is very busy.
Number 13 is pretty excellent. Be a tourist in your own city. Can you confidently say that you know your city in and out? If Frommer's was to contact you to write a guide to your city, would you do it justice? Who the fuck is Frommer? However, take the time to visit more than just your usual hangout places. There is more to life than hanging out at the bowling alley in the mall. That's really good advice. Be a tourist in your own city, go someplace new, and you may be surprised by just how wonderful that old town can be. Why is it an old town? What about if you live in a, I don't know, like a really new ghetto? Or in like a forest? Anyway, most cities have free tours too. Oh man, one of those red buses. You could discover streets, shops, and landmarks that you never knew existed. You could get mugged in a completely new neighborhood. Yeah, that's fun. Be a tourist in your own city. It's like be a tourist in your own life. That's pretty cool. Like pretend you don't know your own friends. I think that could be a good summertime activity. so here we are. That's the last item on the list, and I think that's really an overrated one. It says go to the beach, and there's a picture of a woman, half-naked woman, and she has a bikini, and she's sipping some sort of drink that looks non-alcoholic. So yeah, it's fun. The beach. The beach. Right, so that was our episode on fun things to do in the summertime. Stay cool, drink too much, and don't go to the beach. I'll see you on the next show.
Mid-taxis,